You feel like there's more to your life than where you are right now, and you're frustrated because it seems like you're repeating the same cycle each and every day. You go to work, you come home, you're tired, you're stressed, you have anxiety, you're thinking about doing the same old thing the next day, and you ask yourself, when is this going to change? If that sounds like you, sit tight. I think this is for you, because there's somebody that you're watching me now, and I just want you to know you're not alone. I know what it feels like to not be valued and to not feel appreciated. I know what it feels like to go to a workplace to where people don't really care for you, to where people look at you as though you're less than because of your title, your job description, because of what you have to wear, because of what you look like, because of the color of your skin. People sometimes, oftentimes, judge you and perceive the wrong things about you because of where you are in your life currently. And I know that that can be so frustrating, especially when you have a purpose on your life, when you have a plan on your life, and you know deep down inside that God has called you to more, that you don't know necessarily what it is. You don't know specifically what it is or where you're supposed to go specifically. You don't have all of the details. You don't have the blueprint, the layout. But all you know is that where you are is not where you're supposed to end. Where you are is temporary. Where you are is just a place of building you, building your character, building your patience, building your experience. And I want to tell you today, you're not crazy, that there is more for your life. But here's my question: why have you not stepped into it? Maybe you don't believe that you're good enough. Maybe you don't believe that it's really going to work. Maybe you don't believe that God has forgiven you for your past sins and your past mistakes. Maybe you don't believe that he really will be with you if you decide to walk out into your purpose and your calling. I want to tell you today, I want to come to you today and push you. There is something more for you to do in the earth, especially if you're a believer. There is something more that God has in store for your life in this season. I want you to seek God's face. I want you to dig deep. Ask God for signs. Ask Him to speak to you through conversations, through family members, through friends, through people that's in your circle, people that's in your community. Ask God for His divine direction. Ask God for His divine guidance as to what it is that you're supposed to do that's more than where you are right now. And I want to tell you, it's not going to come without opposition. The answer and the clarity that you're seeking is not going to come without interference. It's not going to come without, you know, trials and the enemy trying to stop you from hearing the plan of God. But I guarantee you, if you press through and you strive and you continue to seek the face of God, God will reveal what the more is. It's almost like this weight, this burden that you know, and it's not that you think you're better than anyone, but it's almost as though there's this uneasiness in your soul, in your being, that you were created to do way more than what you're doing right now. I want to push you today. I want to encourage you today. This is your season. I don't know all of the details, but I do know that God has a plan for your life. And I want you to take the next step to find out what that purpose is. Find out what the more is that you were created to incorporate, that you were created to be in the earth, because there's somebody that needs you, somebody that's watching you, somebody that's looking up to you, somebody that you have influence over that you don't even know, somebody that's watching you and waiting for you to step into your purpose so that they can step into their purpose. Be encouraged today. If this resonates with you, I want you to follow this channel. I want you to subscribe, like this. I want you to join the family, join the community, and let's grow together. If this is something that's encouraging you and something that's helping you, share this with someone. Spread the word.